Experts are asking you to check your septic system, even if you think it's working, as flooding may have caused some damage.
Channel 3's Melissa Cooney joins us live in Montpelier with some common problems and solutions. Good morning.
Good morning, Alexandra and Alyssa. Right now, this is some of the work that's going on septic related in the bigger areas, municipalities hard hit by the flooding. But of course, in the days immediately following the flooding, homes and basements were really the main call. I checked in with a wastewater company and the state to see some best practices for septic maintenance before and after a big flood. It's estimated half of Vermont residences are on septic systems. And in a post-flood world, Hardigan wastewater contractors are kept busy.
We can pull out some of our trucks from Massachusetts, New Hampshire. So as emergency calls come in, we're able to pull some from our sister and brother branches and bring them over to Vermont to service all those emergency needs.
Right now, they're working on larger projects in hard-hit areas like Montpelier and Ludlow. And the days immediately following flooding, pumping basements took up a lot of time, too. Statewide DEC's Bruce Douglas says in the weeks following the floods, 1 in 6 phone calls to 211 have been related to septic system impacts.
The worst case scenario is systems that have been impacted by erosion, where literally the soil has washed away and the septic systems or part of the septic systems are no longer there. Those will need to be replaced.
He says they're also seeing septic issues cause drinking water contamination and overflooded systems causing untreated wastewater backup into a house. If you're experiencing septic issues, Douglas says it's important to disinfect or discard anything that's been impacted by wastewater. And even if you think you're out of the woods, Douglas says to proceed with caution.
If they were hydraulically overloaded or if they were underwater or the groundwater has risen up so that they are not able to drain away, then you just, again, you want to take it easy, not overload your system, but that you may get the ramification of that when you resume to normal uses of water, washing all that laundry, you're trying to catch up.
Ellis adds, while customers might want to pump water out right after the storm, it's important to wait until the ground is no longer saturated.
There's a chance that your whole tank starts to shift underground, which could damage your inlet outlet tanks, and it could fracture the entire tank itself. So we really have to be careful of that.
There's also maintenance you can do ahead of flooding too, meaning the more proactive you are, the better.
You should probably pump prior to the big system. As that water comes in and starts to raise the water inside your system itself, all those solids are going to go into your inlet and outlet pipe and cause a lot of problems in your leach field and lead to catastrophic failure.
And the state says that if you do have damage to your septic system, you could call 211. That's also a way for you to get connected with FEMA through that channel. And the state is also giving out free water detection kits so you could test your drinking water to see if the septic system has infiltrated that at all. Live in Montpelier, Melissa Cooney, Channel 3 This Morning.